A question I get often is, can a love spell take someone's free will away? I want to say absolutely not. See, how a love spell affects a target is by working on their emotional state, working on their mental. Now, this can be intrusive thoughts. This can be a swing of the emotions to basically make them more attractive to you, or make that person begin to miss you. Ultimately, that person still has a free will. Whether they're in and out, they ultimately have their free will intact. They can choose to call you, they can choose to ignore you, they can choose to show you affection. See, when you do a love spell, it's not the end of all. You also have to take consideration your actions, how you interact with that person. It's not as though that person is going to be a zombie and they will be blind and they just do anything. This is why I always say there has to be good conduct. When you're dealing with an individual like that, no hostile contact. And I also say, anger impedes the process of reasoning. Now, if you are working on someone and you're constantly bickering with them, arguing back and forth with them, you're kind of creating anger, and this impedes the process of reasoning. So if you have a force or a spirit working on that person's mind to help that person in your relationship, if you're constantly making them mad, they don't have time to occupy what's going on in their mental or how they actually feel. So it becomes something that I say to people, when you're doing work, you have to take that in consideration. This person has a free will. They can feel things. So it's not as though when you do this work, they're invincible to pain, or they can be affected easily. So you have to take that in consideration. When you're doing work, the person is still a human being. They're not an inanimate object. They have feelings, they have their thoughts, they have their ideas.